I'll just get started. Essentially what we're making today is an Asian coleslaw, and I love Asian coleslaws, and they are, you know, more healthy compared to the traditional coleslaw because there's no mayo, no cream in it. You know, in today's recipe, I'm not even using any oil at all. So it's a very light, refreshing type of salad. There's lots of different textures with all the different ingredients that we're going to put in. The hero ingredient that we will be using is the Pak Choy. It's called in Cantonese it's Pak Choy, so you can see where the translation comes from. And today the Pak Choy, the coriander and the spring onions are from Butler Market Gardens, one of our sponsors of the TryFor5 campaign. And Butler Market Gardens is a local producer here in Melbourne. They grow, pack and distribute a variety of vegetables, including carrots. They've got beetroot, rhubarb, spinach, spring onions, and a great range of fresh herbs. And they also do a range of Asian vegetables, which is fantastic for our recipe today. And Rick, who runs Butler Market Gardens, kindly dropped off all the vegetables to us yesterday. So thank you so much, Rick, and thank you to the team at Butler Market Gardens. We will actually be joining them on Friday for a virtual farm tour as well. So hope you can join us on there and check out the farm at Butler Market Gardens. So to prepare your bak choy, what we're going to show is you need to make sure that it's washed well. So I find with bak choy, all the dirt and sand, it congregates at the bottom of the vegetable. So just make sure you wash it well, because you want a crunchy salad, but you don't want a dirty crunchy salad. And with pak choy, when you're choosing them, make sure that the stem is firm, and then also you have bright green leaves on top as well, so no blemishes. We are using raw bak choy in this salad, so you make sure you have the freshest bunch. And we are going to cut them in two ways. So first we're going to just trim off the bottom. What I love about bak choy is that you can obviously eat the whole vegetable from head to toe. So we're going to cut the stems at the bottom, just thinly slice it. And with bak choy, obviously you can, there are so many different delicious recipes you can use in a cooked version as well. So I like to stir fry my bak choy with some ginger and garlic, and that's a very easy side dish. Just put those straight into the bowl. You can also throw them into noodle soups, which my kids love. And I also like to grill the bak choy as well. So just slice the bak choy in half, and then put them over a hot grill pan, so you get some lovely char marks on it. And then just drizzle sort of like a soy balsamic dressing on top. It's super easy and so delicious. And it's a different way of cooking bak choy, because grilling them, you know, you do get a tender bak choy, but also they still add some crunch because it holds the shape. So that's a great way of using bak choy. So with the leaves, as you can see here, I've just rolled it up, and I'm going to finely slice the leaves, and we'll be adding these to the top of the salad. With the leaves, the taste is probably a little bit bitter, slightly, not too much, and it has a mineral taste. So by finely chopping it, it actually reduces that as well. I'm going to cut another bak choy as well. And bak choy is a super healthy vegetable, so it has next to no fat, very low in calories. It's full of vitamins. It's got vitamin C, K and A, and also has lots of fiber as well. So it's a great vegetable to add to your diet. And it stores well too, so you can easily store bak choy in the vegetable drawer in your fridge for over a week, and it's great. It's a great vegetable. I find it so easy, and it's cheap as well. It's good value, very good value to have in your recipes. Okay, I'm going to do the last one here. So I'm not sure if many of you have had bak choy raw, but bak choy raw is similar to, I guess, like a wombok. So it has a lovely crunch, but it's slightly juicy as well. And it's softer than normal cabbage, as you'll find in coleslaw. So it's not as hard as a white or red cabbage that you'll find in a coleslaw, so it's delicious there. Okay, so the next one we're going to use is the coriander from Bella Market Gardens as well. So we've got to make sure, like the Pak Choy, you need to wash coriander well, because obviously the dirt congregates at the bottom. And we're going to use both the leaves and the stem of coriander. Never throw away your coriander stems, even if you're just using the leaves. We're just going to roughly chop the leaves here. The reason being, and I'm going to put them straight into the bowl, there is so much flavour in the stems. Like, I would keep the stems to put into a chicken stock, or you can finely chop them like this and then add it to a marinade. It's just this, yeah, there's so much flavour, and it's a waste to throw out the coriander stems. So we're going to use the stems for the dressing and the leaves in the salad. So it's trying to reduce vegetable wastage here, making sure we use all the parts of the vegetables and herbs. And I know sometimes with herbs it's hard because, you know, the recipe, like, you know, this recipe asks for very small amounts of the coriander stems, and you're thinking, well, I've got a whole bunch of coriander, so what am I going to do with the rest of it? Like, and you know, you might have two or three different types of herbs in your recipe. So one of the great ways that we find is actually to use leftover herbs in salad dressings. So it's fantastic to use up any leftovers that you might have. And one of the recipes that we have is like a green goddess dressing, and basically you can put any type of herb in it with some Greek yogurt, garlic and some olive oil, and then blitz it all up, and it's a fantastic salad dressing you can use with potatoes or roasted vegetables or anything like that. So next we've got the spring onions here, again from Butler Market Gardens, and we're going to use both the green and the whites in this salad to add some texture, some crunch, but also some warmth from the onion as well. So we just need to cut them into rounds. Just chop them all up, and then we're just going to add that to the salad. So this is a very easy salad that you can make. Whip up in probably about 15 minutes without all me talking and babbling on, and it's a no cook salad, so how good is that? So easy, there's no cooking involved whatsoever. So we put all the spring onions in there. Okay, so what we've also be adding to the salad is some red apple. We've got some cut into matchsticks in there, so we're just going to add the red apple in there, and also we've got some cucumbers as well. So we're going to add the cucumbers in there, also cut into matchsticks. So with the red apple, I've chosen red apple because as you can see, there's a lot of green going on with this recipe. So I wanted a different, just some colour to the recipe, and also some natural sweetness as well. So red apple will bring that to the dish. So all you need to do when you're doing matchsticks is just finely slice. You can use a mandolin if you need to help you, or just obviously just cut them like how I've cut them here. Not the best of cutters, so please bear with me. Not a trained chef, just a mum. So I'm going to cut that up. And with apple, what I like to do is also just to put it into some salted water after you've cut them, because then it will reduce the browning of the apple as well. So because you're all, as much as you like flavour in your salads, we're all very much into the visual aspect of the salads as well. You want to make sure that, you know, everything looks good and appealing to the eyes, because we do eat with our eyes. So if you serve your salad in a very scrumptious way, everyone will be digging in. I can guarantee you that. And that's how we also, when we plan our salads, that's what we do as well. Okay, so that's most of the ingredients there, and now we're going to cut the chilli. So with all our salads, we always say adjust it according to your taste. If you like more heat, add more heat. If you prefer no chilli or less heat, then add less chilli as well. So with the salad, I'm just going to cut some small rounds of the chilli, and then we will also have chilli in the salad dressing as well. Just going to cut some. I like a good kick of heat, so in my dressing I probably would use a more spicier chili. So long red chilies are has a more mild heat. I'm going to just put that on the side, and we'll add the chili to the top. So obviously just be careful with chili that you do need to have clean hands, because otherwise you might actually depending on what you do, you want to touch your eyes with your hands with chili. Okay, so next we're going to make the dressing. So this is a fish sauce based dressing, like a Southeast Asian inspired version. And if you want a vegan salad, then I would switch the fish sauce with soy sauce or tamari if you need gluten free as well. It's very simple, very easy to make. First you need palm sugar. So I buy palm sugar like this, and then we just basically shave it up with the knife. So it's very easy to do. And then you dissolve it into warm water. So I've already done that there now. So I've just dissolved some palm sugar and some warm water. We're going to add the fish sauce, lots of lime juice, so it's the juice of 1 lime. I like my dressings that have a lot of zest, so I would probably actually add more lime juice, but it's up to you. And then we've got some chili here, sorry, I've got to show you. So that's finely chopped chili. And then we're going to add the coriander stems that we chopped up earlier. And we're just going to mix that all up together. Just make sure you get it all mixed up. And that's it. How simple was that? It's a delicious salad dressing that you can use with other salads as well. It's also great as a dipping sauce for any grilled meats, and it will store well in the fridge. So for a few days in a mason jar. And then, okay, so what we're going to do is now dress our salads and just finish that. So how simple was that? It's not hard at all. So one more thing that we need to add to our salad is some snow pea, which I'm going to cut instead. Thought I could tear it apart. Some snow pea sprouts as shoots. So if you can't find snow pea shoots, bean shoots will work well as well. So it will go well with this salad. So we'll put all the ingredients in there, and then now we're just going to dress it with the dressing. If you are preparing this salad in advance, I would not dress it until you're ready to serve, because the Pak Choy is very porous and it absorbs flavour very well, but also absorbs liquid as well. So I would rather you dress it when you're ready to serve. So all you need to do is just toss it all together. Just make sure it's all well covered by all the dressing. And then we get our serving plate out. Just going to clear up some of these bowls that I've got here. Okay, so in serving our salads, it's always important to think about how you will plate it. And I know, I mean, it is about the flavour, but when you when you plate it well, then people will come to the table. So a lot of the salads, you might think, oh, okay, I can just serve it in this bowl. So, which is fine, perfectly fine, but I like to actually put it on a plate. So you have a huge pile of delicious vegetables, herbs and fruit all piled up onto the plate so people can see what they're eating, and then also reduces the dressing for the salad sitting in the dressing for too long. So some salads that we encourage you to have it, sitting and sort of marinating in the dressing. Some salads we say don't let it sit for too long, because like I said, we don't want soggy salads, and this is probably one of them that I wouldn't let it sit for too long. Okay, so you can just pile it up. I'll show you as we go. And then to finish, you can see that. And then to finish, what we're going to do is we'll add the Pak Choy leaves on top. So that adds a different point of view and a different kind of texture. You can see sort of cascading down. And then we've got some crushed peanuts. If there's a peanut allergy in the family, then I would just substitute it with pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds. It's a great option as well. And then the chili. So just scatter that on top as well. So that's it. How simple was that? Very easy, super light, super fresh. and fantastic to go with barbecues, grilled seafood, fish. And if you want more vegetables, you can easily have it with a grilled eggplant. We've got a delicious grilled eggplant recipe with a spicy gochujang glaze. You can have it with sesame avocado. There's so many different meals that you can have this Pak Choy salad with coriander lime dressing with.